Are you struggling being a hijabi? Or maybe you've just started wearing the hijab? Whatever the case is, I'm going to help all my Muslim sisters get closer to the deen and fall in love with the hijab. So make sure you watch to the end for the most important advice that I'll be giving. If you don't already, then I highly suggest to all my hijabis out there to have a variety of different coloured hijabs, because this can help you find those few colours that really make deen glow on your face. Like, girl, you're so pretty. You'll stand out so much in a good way, trust me on this. This tip is really just a hit or miss because it really just depends on you. However, if you just give it a try, then you might not look as bad as you thought you were. Like me personally, I just try on different hijab styles on the most random days, to be honest. It's whenever I feel like it and I'm getting bored with looking the same. So whenever I do this, then I do feel more confident and happy because I know how I look so pretty, mashallah. And you need to start telling yourself that every day. You might be thinking, well, I always wear pins to secure my hijab, or perhaps you might prefer hijab magnets. Well, hear me out. I personally think that hijab pins are like the sprinkles of a cupcake. They add so much to your look, and the way you get so many compliments for it too is just so sweet. So I definitely recommend for all my hijabis to try and get more pins because you'll be looking so gorgeous. And if you aren't sure what type of pins I'm talking about exactly, then here's an example. For this tip, you might not know which hijab in terms of material suits you, but even if you do know, then I would still advise all my hijabis to try on different hijab materials and test out which one looks the best with your head shape, but also consider which material is best for which season. For example, you might want to wear more chiffon hijabs in the summer and crinkle in the winter, but really it's just up to you. My final tip that you all have been waiting for, I'll be talking about finding the true meaning. So what do I mean by this? What I mean is to always remember why we are wearing the hijab in the first place. And this is extremely important because at times we may forget why we are wearing the hijab. And we could be committing sins unintentionally or intentionally. But obviously I wouldn't want that to happen to any hijabi. So a way to make you stay on the right path is to keep reminding yourself about the true meaning of wearing the hijab. You can do this by watching YouTubers that are hijabis themselves or watching those Islamic reminders from time to time. And one final advice that I'd like to say is to never forget that the hijab is there to protect a woman, not burden them. And I'm sure with the tips that I've given you, it won't feel like a burden. The Quran says that tell the believing women not to reveal their beauty except to their husbands. This is why we wear our hijab for modesty. If you made it this far into the video, please consider subscribing for more Islamic content like this and liking the video so it reaches out to more hijabis that are struggling and want to get closer with their deen. See you next time. أتيت بالسلام والهدى محمد